All right, guys, here it is the next morning, Thursday morning, and this thing ran, I would say most of the night. I had it hooked up to this long range run external fuel tank because the customer's tank is getting down to about a quarter of a tank. But this repair that we did on my own unit, and I say my own unit because I installed it for the customer, and unfortunately, circumstances may be forcing me to uninstall it. But before I do, I wanted to use this as a lesson to compare it to the new style units like the one you see here. Notice that there's no way to get inside and work on or monkey with anything past whatever's in the peripheral right here on the front because of this case right here, okay? You gotta take the case off. The only way you're gonna get the case off is if you take the generator out of the RV, because as you can see, there's no room. Whereas with this design, this little lid right here just goes up a couple of inches, which is all we need to reveal the business end of things inside here, or it's located off to the side. I can get to everything here. I can take the carburetor off to clean it, okay? So I had this narrowed down to one of 4 components. We knew that it was either the electronic speed control, the main board, which is right here in the front and very, very easy to fix, the voltage regulator, which is located around the corner there and not as easy to get, although I could still get to it in this example. But look, the leads to get to it are right up here in front. I can switch the voltage regulator and test it without taking anything out. Same thing for this electronic speed control, which you see there. All right, it connects and it's back in here behind that. You can't see it right now. Very simple, very easy. Why in the world would they go to a design like this that makes it harder for you to work on? Well, I would tell you this, okay? An Onan technician that we called about this problem right here to get a second opinion told us it was a bad rotor and stator and that we needed to replace the generator. There was nothing wrong with the rotor and stator, okay? It was putting out voltage. In fact, it was actually the voltage regulator was putting out 120 volts, but there was still something funny about it shutting the generator down. Some idiosyncrasy, but it was a faulty voltage regulator despite the fact that I was getting a reading. So anybody out there watching this, any mechanics, knows that electrical stuff will drive you crazy for days. Okay, and then the other part that I mentioned was a relay, which is one of the few things you probably could get to in here if it went out. But as fate would have it, that is the part that goes bad the least. And you don't have to go to Onan to get it. You can get it at Napa. Okay, it's a generic relay. Okay, guys, so I wanted to make a commercial out of this because, you know, they say experience is what you get when you don't get what you wanted. But we'll see what happens with this thing. I'm interested to see. I'm going to run it again the rest of the day again now too with a full load of AC on it.